Have you set your goal for 2025 and you already feel like you don't want to continue? If that is you, this video is for you. We all have felt like we've started something and we're not able to complete it all the way through, and this starting phase of the year is sort of a place where we have set our goals, we are highly motivated, we're everything, but we slowly start to dim in our motivation and the work that we're doing and putting in to see the results. This is a very crucial time when you should understand that setting a goal and having motivation in the initial stages is not enough. You need to have systems in place to have the discipline, to have whatever your goals are to that you have set in the initial year to fulfill. You need to have systems that help you when you're not motivated. What are you going to do? That is when the system comes into place. System helps you build up the discipline. So everybody talks about you need to have motivation, you need to have a discipline, you need to have something that you go back to, but you don't know how to do it, and this is how you can do it. So let's get started. What are systems? It is a consistent habit or something that you consistently do, a routine or a process that you come back to whenever you feel like you're falling out. And this process is automatic, and you don't have to think a lot about where it is going or how you're going to do that or how you're going to finish it, or what after you have started doing something, what before you have started doing something. So when you build a system, it's something that you have inbuilt in your routine, and it is almost like a habit to you, and you don't think anything while you are doing it. So for an example, if you have to wake up early, it is like you have to wake up early. It is not I may wake up early, or I shall wake up early, or I need to wake up early, or something like that. I'm going to wake up early. Going to is not the right word either. You are waking up early. So there is no but or if in this situation. A system is your end line. You have to do it. Why systems over motivation is a topic that is really important to understand. Why you have a motivation, but when you have a system in place, it is for a longer period of time. So when you're talking about having motivation in the first few weeks of January, the motivation is super high for everybody. The gyms are full, the running tracks are full, and everybody is trying to stay fit. But when the month ends, where are they? And the motivation so slowly starts to die down. We don't want that. Now that we have understood why motivation is not greater than systems, we'll understand how to actually build a system for yourself. And we'll take an example for myself. I was somebody who hated waiting in the morning. I was not a morning person at all. And that was something that I struggled with a lot. And for the past year, I think I have overcome this problem of mine of not waking up early. Now I think I wake up at a decent time and do the things that I need to do first in the morning. How did I get there? This is a step-by-step guide, so I recommend that you have a pen or a paper or a neat note sheet, whatever you like to take notes on, so that you don't forget it by the end. While we are in the process of understanding an effective system for yourself, first thing that needs to be done is to have a clear goal. If you're not there yet, you feel like you don't have a clear goal in mind, I have related videos that you can watch. I'll link it somewhere, but to keep it very short, you need to have a specific goal that is very small. If you want to have a physical workout or a physical activity in your routine, you need to figure out what you like and how you can build it beginner level. So this is how you can start, by understanding your goal and making it into a very actionable small step, and then you can take it forward. First thing is creating a super important clear goal. Once you have your goal aligned, you know what you want, you need to have a routine in place that will keep you in check of your whatever goal that is set. Routine can be your daily routine, it could be a night routine, it could be a morning routine. I recommend that you have a night routine first, then your morning routine follows, and then your day pans out. So you have your, if for an example you want to do something on Monday, for an example you want to start running on Monday, you plan your day, your Monday on Sunday evening. To walk you through how I would do it, I want to go running in the morning, so I'll figure out what I'm gonna wear, keep my alarms handy, get all the things that I will need for the run in one place. For an example, I'll get my apps in check, I'll download Nike Run app that I usually use, I'll keep my headset ready, charged and everything, and the workout outfit, I'll be placing it on a very easy place where I can access it. All the things in line for me. I'll do this in the evening, not in the morning to go and fiddle around everything and trying to find all the things in the morning. That is a hustle. You don't want to create a problem for yourself, you want to solve a problem. So solve a problem before your actual plan, whatever you're planning, starts. If you have your routine planned, you need to have something that can tell you how far you have come. Tracking your progress is up here mentally. It's like you rewarding yourself that you have done something, and then you know that you have done something and you've achieved it and you can see it in front of you. So I recommend having your to-do list. I prefer Notion to habit track or write anything if I want to. I write a lot about how I'm feeling and how I have overcome a lot of things. I recommend that you have a journal as well, so that you can go back and read some of your things that you were struggling with. Having to track your achievements is really important, and that will help you realize that you have come so far, and that gives you another set of motivation and a boost that okay fine, I've achieved so much, and so I should not stop now and I should continue whatever I'm doing because it is making me happy. This is one thing to track your progress. It could be your habit trackers, it could be journaling, it could be an app that you use, anything that works for you. The next point is something that we talked about in your routine, that we want to reduce friction as much as possible. Whatever you sense could create a friction in your goal or a routine, you remove it. If you feel like finding a workout cloth in the morning is going to be a hassle for you, keep it in the evening ready. You charge your devices, you make sure that everything is in place. You know your goal, you have your weekly routine, daily routine, or night evening routine, whatever you wanna call it, is ready. You have eradicated friction from your routine, you have your progress tracker ready. You have one thing that is very important that you need to also understand while creating a system is to review and adjust yourself according to what your body needs or what you feel is comfortable and something that is not working out for you, because we all are different. Some things might work for me but some things might not work for you, and that is important to understand and review and see what is working for you. And if you think you can take something out or you can add something in, you can surely do that according to whatever your routine allows you to. Let's try and create a system right now. I'll give you 3 examples of how you can start to add it in your routine now that we have completed talking about the step-by-step things that you need to take care of. First thing, that if your focus is fitness, what you can do is you decide what do you want to do in fitness. For example, you want to start going to the gym, so you decide that for the starters you're going to do it thrice in a week, and you set a time. That time right now in your routine, you check if it is aligning or clashing with something that you do, something else that you do that you enjoy doing. So whatever new habit that you're adding into your routine has to be a place of your day-to-day life where you don't have anything else clashing with it. Once you have the time and date set, remove all the distractions and the friction that happens while going to the gym. For example, try and get gym closer, whatever gym you're choosing, make it a little closer to wherever you stay. Try and meal prep, make your bulk meals earlier the week prior, before you start going to the gym. Try and make it as easy as possible to reach there, so that you cannot deny it, you cannot deny going there. For an example, second example, your motivation or your goal is, if you want to be productive and that is your goal, we can start by having a to-do each day. So you can do this, you can have a to-do made for yourself in the evening, so that in the morning you already know what all things you need to do, and you just follow your to-do and see wherever you're going and make a tick. But I highly recommend that you don't get disheartened if you are not able to finish your to-do, and make sure that whatever you put into your to-do is very very simple, because for the beginning you want to go as beginner as possible. You don't want to take such a task that is super difficult and that will set you up for failure. You do not want that in the beginning. For the starters, you take very easy small things that you need to finish doing. You take that, you finish it off, and that gives you a win in your head. The third thing that can be something that you it could define as a goal is your personal development. For personal development, if you want to journal, you don't think about a lot of things that you need prompts. If you need prompts, I'll link some down below in the description that I personally use and love. But if you think you need prompts, if you can literally write anything you want in journal. So it could be one page of anything that happened in your day for the beginners and starters. Remember, systems are a long-term process. If you think that one day you'll do, or a week, once you'll start, for an example, you're starting at 1st Jan, and then you think that you're gonna build a system by 4th Jan or 5th Jan. So it does not happen like that. You at least need to give yourself minimum 29-30 days, and then it will start clicking in your head and you don't have to think about it. So initial 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that is going to require a lot of efforts from your end, and then once you have surpassed the first few weeks, your brain will start thinking that okay fine, this is the time where I do this, and you have to make sure that there is no second guessing. For an example, you don't feel like doing it or you don't want to do it, it's not like that. You have to do it, and at the same time each day you have to do it. Being said that, I think we have covered most of the things that you need to take care of while building a system. And if you have any doubts or you think that something is not happening right, let me know in the comments below. I'm always here to help you out, and we can talk about whatever your problem is. I think this video should help you in trying to eradicate whatever problems that you're facing. For me, it was not waking up in the morning, and this routine that I follow in the evening, that helps me a lot.